Hey, this is Freddie Dorsey calling from Freddie Dorsey's video channel. Well, as you can see, it's bright. I'm glowing. Well, that's because I'm out here in this field. I'm in this park. And if I make the circle, you can see it's full of trees. Yes, Freddie like trees. I like trees. Trees to me bring life, brings beauty to the world. So I'm going to stand out here in this sun and I'm going to look at everything. I wish you could see these mountains because right now they're purple, the majesty and all that, right? God blessed America and God blessed Americans. We're the most pampered people in the whole world. And a lot of you will be saying, well, like, Freddie, look, man, people are homeless because they want to be homeless. You can say, oh, I don't have money for a place to stay or dwell in. But let's be honest, some of you couldn't have followed rules and instructions. You know, when you wanted to go up there and smoke that dope in your mom's house and she told you not to, and you disobeyed her anyway, now you ain't putting not 1 cent on the kitty, but you want to go ahead and get dope, which you spent money for, maybe even stole something out of the house. And then you want to call yourself living there and smoking it in her house. Now, I can understand if you did it and you did it out there in the street where it belongs, but you want to do it in the sanctity of your parents' house. So then when they kick you out the house, you try to blame it on them. But the only person to blame is yourself. Can't put that on the dope man. Because they got trapped. You know, you can lay down on a dirty, funky mattress with bed bugs and get all high all week if you want to, as long as you paying. So I'm saying to y'all, hey, why don't y'all start treating yourself like the kings that you are? And stop treating yourself like a peasant. Stop acting like a peasant. You know you have it in you to be a king. Every man wants to be a king, but does every man deserve to be a king? Well, the kingdom I'm trying to get into and I'm trying to become a citizen in is God's heaven, God's kingdom. Because it's a beautiful place. And if you take a peek in the Bible, especially at the end, you got to go way to Revelation chapter 20 before things start looking up. Because for the people right now, hey man, we see what's going on. You got wars everywhere. You even got wars in the Holy Land. A big war. They even talk about nuclear war in the Holy Land. So if that ain't last days, I don't know what is. So ain't no sense in you being afraid. Ain't no sense in no apprehension. Only God knows what's really going to happen in the end. It might be 7 years of peace. It might be. And there might be a person who comes and negotiate that contract, but then that's the person that's supposed to be the 666, who gives seven years of good, and then after that he just start being who he is. Now let me ask you something. If Donald Trump comes up with a peace accord, are we supposed to be glad or are we supposed to be suspicious? That's the part I'm looking at. Right now, I don't trust Donald Trump. I really don't. He's not a godly man. He's just a man. But the way he see it, he's Superman. You know? And that's what I really don't like about him. He think he the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And that's the same thing Satan said. But you have to remember Yahweh is the greatest of all eternity. See, time is not eternity. Time has a limitation to it. God has dimensions on it. Eternity goes on forever, has no end, has no beginning. It's a circle. So I'll put it to you again. Hey, get that Bible, flip through a couple pages, read it. It's not going to hurt you. It'll help you build you spiritually. And that's what you're looking at. I mean, I know most of you are in the material world, but hey, you ain't getting happy about it. So why don't you try the spiritual world for a while? And if you're going to go into the spiritual world, please don't go to no occult. You got God right here welcoming you with goody, honey and manna and milk. He welcoming you, milk and cookies. He got the milk and cookies for you. But you want meth. You want meth and crackers. That's what you want. You want meth and crack. So I put that on you. If you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. Hey, peace, and may a hedge of protection be unto all you brothers in your family. Amen.